Chat GPT. I said, generate, and I didn't look at these. So it wouldn't be fair if I looked at them, you know what I mean? And you didn't, because you'd be under the gun. So and these could suck, whatever, but it'll be fun to run through them. Generate 10 questions that two people in their 60s can answer to know more about themselves. I had to get fucking deep with this, right?
Oh, okay.
Hey, and make them a multiple choice. I didn't want them fucking like really off the wall. Okay, you ready? We're gonna blow through these. Now, I haven't read these. I had them on my phone like this, and it said sure, and I went fuck you, and I'll see you later. Okay, here we go. And again,
that sounds like fun.
Yeah. Okay. What is your that's good. What is your favorite type of music? Classical, rock, jazz, or country? And we can throw the answer. And if you want to give a little, a little why the hell's that true? Go for it.
Jazz. You're asking me now.
Yeah.
Let me get more center here.
Yeah, you're cool. Classical, rock, jazz, and maybe
probably for me, jazz is number one.
Cool.
Jazz is number one. I guess that's all I wanted to know. What was your favorite? That's only one question.
There's a shitload. How
about you?
Yeah, I would have to say rock and jazz next. And when did you first get into jazz? I mean, when did you really?
80s.
Really?
1983. I know the guy's name who turned me on to it. Bob Brummond.
Really?
Yeah, let me think. I can probably pick the month. Maybe it wasn't 83. Maybe it was 84. Yeah, 84. Oh, I'm thinking more. Maybe it was 85. 1985, I was at Bob Brummond's house, and he played Dave Brubeck, Take 5.
Wow. What a start.
That was it. That was it.
That is that's a classic starting point. I think the first exposure I got was, you were saying Bob. I'm like, oh, we're going to hit. No, it was Bob James. That was a guy played Bob James probably in 82. And I remember the album had a big ladybug on it. And it was pretty cool. Did you listen to an album or tape, or what did you for you?
Well, he was playing stuff off of a VHS tape. Remember we used to do the those of us who didn't have reel to reel.
Yeah.
We would record, what was it called? Hi-Fi, I think.
Yeah.
VHS Hi-Fi or Super Hi-Fi, SVHS, something. Something I forget.
Yeah.
And we would record music.
Yeah.
So he had generated a playlist with a variety of music, and that's how I heard it. And then after that, I bought the album.
Brubeck. Wow. I probably have 2 copies of that hidden away somewhere, maybe even 3. But yeah, that is awesome. Awesome. Okay, question 2. Which of these hobbies do you enjoy most? Gardening, reading, travel, and cooking. Okay, go ahead. You want me to answer first?
Geez. Yeah, you answer first this time.
Okay, I'll do this one. Drinking. Where's drinking? It's got to be here somewhere.
Well, we're over 60 now. There's not that much drinking.
Look, none of them I would consider hobby, but what I like, traveling. Yeah, we're fucking, our life is traveling. So yeah, that's kind of a win. How about you, bro?
Yeah, I'd have to agree. Travel. I think I was, 7 or 8 years old. And I remember telling my mom that I didn't want to live in California. I wanted to move to New Mexico because that was one of the places we used to travel to.
Right.
As a family. My dad was from New Mexico.
Yep.
I got the travel bug early in life.
Cool.
And my first job, and I'm away on travel.
I think my travel experience has been different because I moved away from home in 78, going in the military, and went right to Korea. Well, of course, basic and then tech school in Grand Tool, Illinois. I wouldn't call that much of a destination, but it was different than I was used to. Did the Korea thing, came back to New Hampshire for a while, did 5 years. But from that point on, I never moved back. I think me and Suki moved 13 times in 15 years at one point.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Let's go to third. I could see my answer coming the same way all the time. What is your preferred way to spend Sunday afternoon? Looking for drinking again? Nope, not there. Sorry. Okay. Go ahead. So it's watch a movie, take a walk, visit friends or family, and working on a personal project.
Oh, for me, that's probably going to be working on a personal project.
Hey, as soon as remember, I didn't. I
You
don't know if
know,
you caught my lip go up. As soon as I saw Dean, I started reading. I grinned, but I didn't want to give it away. I'm like, I can see doing something. Yeah. Wow.
yeah, working on a personal project. There's always something to do, and it's not just Sunday.
No,
You
of
know,
course.
it's after work, all
Yeah.
day Saturday. You
Yeah.
know, I'm always wrenching on something, always tweaking something. And you know that. I mean, you've seen me and my bicycle. One day it'll
Yeah.
have this on it. Next day we'll go ride and we'll have something different on it.
And you know what's interesting? I think when you and I that first a wine outage when we were talking about doing this podcast, that's one of the things that I thought would be super interesting because that your nature is to twiddle and mess with shit, and to me nothing is less appealing. Like, oh shit, if I can't fix it with electrical tape, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be I can't. Okay, here we go. Question 4: what cuisine do you enjoy most? Italian? Oh my god, look at this. Italian, Korean, Mexican, or American? That's a
Oh
tricky
wow.
son of a bitch,
Ooh.
man.
That none of those would have been on my list.
Okay,
Honestly, I would have answered French.
really?
Oh yeah. After living in Japan for so many years. I once heard that there were more French restaurants in Tokyo than there are in Paris.
I believe it. I believe it. Yeah. I don't know.
But
I really,
out of that, I mean, to answer A, B, C, or D, I don't know. I'd probably eat Mexican over Italian, but I don't know. Meatball parm, eggplant
yeah,
parm.
that's a
Yeah,
tough
that's a tough one.
one. Wow. Because they all have their place in my belly. You're right.
It depends on how
Um,
you feel.
no, that's true. Hey, if I was living in the States, I would jump right up in Korean. Oh, Korean. I would be like, oh yeah, because the plates that they have are just fabulous. But now we're living here in Korea, like, oh, good old steak is, a good American steak goes good.
Korean's good food. I enjoy Korean food.
They're all good. Italian, of course, I've been like doing this carby thingy forever, so I haven't ate pasta in like 3 years, almost 3 years now. Really none. Um,
Wow.
but a good Italian restaurant with good Italian food, like for a single meal, and I'm looking at this kind of like what would I like to eat like more times than not, and it's not Italian, but it's hard to beat an authentic like for me the North End of Boston. Man, that was the best Italian food I ever got. And of course, I've never been to Europe, so I'm probably way off, but it was spectacular. I'm 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 going to say American, and only because that means everything from grilled cheese to pizza to it encompasses it all, right? You know what I mean? So it's a catch-all, I guess. I don't
Well,
know.
yeah, I guess so. American food is Mexican food and Italian food
It
and
is
French food.
indeed.
It's everything.
Yep. And they fuck up a good Korean food, I can tell you that. But which type of vacation do you prefer? A beach getaway, a mountain retreat, a city exploration, or a cruise? Question.
Oh, well, and that's easy for me. I'm a beach guy. I love the beach.
Really? Yeah. Well,
Love the
Cali
beach. We
back
haven't,
there.
yeah, we haven't done a cruise yet. And I've been doing some research on cruises. So I don't know. We might go on a cruise between the gap, these two ships when I get home for what, eight
Yep.
months.
Yep.
Something. I haven't talked to Nell much about it. I've just been doing research on my own. But yeah, mostly beach. You know, if I have beach or mountain, I'm going to choose beach.
Yeah.
But the mountain's nice too. I don't mind, going camping and going up in the mountains and such. But my preference is definitely the beach.
You did a camping gig, didn't you, for a while? I mean, didn't you have like a camper and stuff do a lot? No?
Yeah,
How
yeah.
long? I
Well,
mean,
growing up as a kid. Oh, geez. We started out tent camping, and then we bought a small tow behind trailer, and then my parents got a Winnebago.
oh wow.
So I mean, we probably did that for 15 years, until I moved out.
Yeah. So you had experience with that. That's cool.
Right. And then in my previous marriage, we had what was it, a 30-foot tow behind trailer
Yep.
that we would, mostly go to the beach in.
That's right. Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
my
ex-wife was a mountain person. She wasn't happy going to the beach, but
really. Hey, get in. We're heading
New
in that direction.
Jersey, New
Yeah,
Jersey,
right.
the beach is close.
I think I would do mountain retreat too, but as long as it had a stream, I need, that has always been my dream home to have like a cabin with a deep enough stream that you could, sit in it and maybe fish. Like Maine was notorious for having little gaugy swimming holes in ice cold streams. Oh my God, that's heaven. So I think I would do that, but I don't have a lot of experience in any of them, to be fair. I mean, um,
Mhm.
we did a bunch of beach getaways. Or we would do an annual beach party with all my family when we were grown, when we all had kids, and my best friend and his family. And it'd be like a dozen adults with a bunch of kids running around. And we get a beach house every year in Rhode Island, right on the waterfront, you know what I mean? And do that in July, August, whatever. But that was like pounding beers. That was like, I mean, I'm telling you, you'll share
Yeah,
that
that
some.
was yeah,
Yeah. It wasn't like
yeah,
like the family and like enjoying. I mean, we were together, but it was different. It was party. It was
yeah,
heavy.
yeah. Loud rock and roll music. Yeah, we're beyond that now.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I mean,
So
every now and then I don't mind drinking a couple beers and
no, no, no. I got you.
yeah,
Yeah, but those vacations, well, the truth be known, they were vacations where you could let the kids go have fun and you can sit up on the deck and just have at it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And in fact, I remember one of the times we went and set up a volleyball net right in front. We had oceanfront volleyball, set it up, spent about an hour setting up the things and the lines and all that, and never touched it. Never touched the ball. Never touched. We threw cans at the net. We never touched it. Yeah,
But it was there in case you needed it,
that's right. Just in case we,
just in case
wanted to like
you're prepared.
not drink, but that never worked. Oh, okay. Here we go. What kind of books do you like to read? Mystery thriller, historical fiction, bios, or science fiction? I'll go first. Sci-fi. I would definitely prefer a sci-fi. And I'm not a big reader anyway, but when I did the Gore series and fantasy sci-fi.
Mhm.
That's why I gravitated to. How are you?
Yeah, I'm not really a big reader. Most of the stuff I read is I know this sounds weird, but technical manuals, how to do this, how to do that, how to write, C script, that kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah,
But when I did read, it was a little sci-fi. Um,
yeah.
but yeah, I'm not a big reader.
I
My kids,
imagine
my kids are both big readers, but not me.
they were really.
Hmm.
Did they
They
get
still
that from
are.
mom? Huh?
Yeah, their mom was a reader.
Yeah. My dad was a heavy hitter. He could read 3 or 4 books at the same time. He didn't share a lot, but I was shocked when I would talk to him about how much history he knew. But based probably just all that reading he did, that, all of the
Yeah,
settings of all the books.
I read some history too. I mean, not
Yeah.
not not fictional history. I mean, how did they define it in the questions? What kind of history?
Historical, what do they say? Historical fiction.
Historical fictions. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. See, that's we'd have to like get a reader on here. Well, what that means is, Fred. Yeah, okay, good.
But I enjoy reading history too. I mean,
Yeah,
learn from mistakes we've made earlier and things that
yeah.
were successful, and that's fun.
Okay. What is your favorite type of exercise? Walking, swimming, yoga, or cycling? Uh, Come on, man.
Cycling. Yeah,
Ride,
cycling.
ride, baby,
That's
ride.
easy peasy.
Yeah, that was an easy. I didn't even much to talk about. Not at this point. Although as a kid, I was a pretty good swimmer, and I loved swimming. Like any other kid, you throw us, in the water would be there all day, right?
Mm.
We
Yeah, I could swim, but that's all. I could swim.
from
But
eight,
I was on
eight.
my bike. From the time I got my Schwinn Stingray, I was on the bike. My mom used to have to call me in.
That's great.
I remember one time she let the air out of my tires
So you were
so that I
grounded.
wouldn't I wouldn't I wouldn't go out on the bike. But she didn't know I knew how to operate a pump.
Oh my God. Yeah, you see these memes online. You could tell. I'm going to screw it all up, but social networking, and it shows a picture with 12 bikes in the kids' front yard. That's why you
Mm.
knew. get up where everyone is.
Yep.
You ride by Joey's house. You ride by Freddy's. You buy. Oh, there they are, Paul's. Oop, all the bikes are there. Boom, you're in.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
and
except in my neighborhood, you didn't leave your bike out because somebody would steal it.
it'd be gone, huh? Yeah.
Linwood, California.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Yeah, don't leave your bike out.
Okay, here we go. This is a good one for you. Which of these technologies advancements excites you the most? Smartphones, electric vehicles, smart home devices, or medical technology?
I don't know about that one. Uh, you want to go first? I've been going first.
Yeah. AI. So it's not even really there. So I don't know which one that would be. Maybe, well, AI is going to probably affect all of them. But yeah, I am. Here we are reading off it. I think it's going to be the future is going to be insanely different in a very short period of time, not only because of what doors AI is going to be able to open up, right? But to take it the next step further, what doors it will put insight because of the advancements. In other words, anything that can pull that much information and process it at that speed, you know what I mean? And
Right.
it's going to open doors that we can't even, we don't know exist yet. So, and some of them are going to be quite scary, I'm sure, but I'm optimistic about that. Well, not foolishly optimistic, but I'm excited about seeing what it's going to open up. You know what I mean? And dude, for a dope like me, AI is awesome. Boom, hey, I got this thing and it's broken. What parts do I need and where do I get it? And it'll walk you right through it.
Right. So then I guess my answer is probably going to be smartphones, considering similar to you. A smartphone is a computer.
Yeah,
I'm a
absolutely.
computer guy.
Yeah,
And to take it a little bit further, I mean, right now our computers are based on ones and zeros, right? It's
yeah.
just a simple switch.
Mm-hmm.
There's some technology that's coming along, quantum computing,
Mm-hmm.
which is all the values between 0 and 1. So it's going to change the way our computers work.
Mm-hmm.
So I think within the next 10 years, um, maybe a little longer. I mean, you know how
Yeah.
technology is. Quantum computing is going to change a lot. And as far as AI goes, AI kind of scares me a little bit because it provides stupid people
Yeah.
the ability to
Yeah.
be smart.
Yeah. No,
But they're still stupid people.
no, 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 that is absolutely factual. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, there's a reason. No, you're right. There's God put a system in place so that they can't, no, you're not going to be able to make the bomb. You just go ahead and, play around in the mud for a while.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
I
it be
mean,
a
you ask
great
him a
idea?
question, he's got enough time to look it up and go, oh, okay, this guy's kind of bright.
That's
And then you see him one day, hey, Bob, how you doing? What did you think about the so and so? And he looks at you like,
right. That's right.
oh, okay.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's going to be a mixed bag, but it'll be super interesting over time.
Yep.
Okay, we're at number 9. What is your favorite season of the year? A, B, C, D, spring, summer, autumn, winter.
I'm a big fan of spring. I'm a big fan of spring, followed closely by fall. Um, but a big fan of spring. I like spring.
Yeah.
New life. Um, the trees are starting to grow leaves. The flowers are blooming. It's not too
Mhm.
hot yet. It's a good time of the year. How about you, Tommy?
I think I'm going to do summer. And the rational part of my brain understands why spring and autumn are the kind of the go-tos because they're not so hot, right? You know what I mean? And they both have that change, season. I mean, the changing of the guard, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Right.
You can see transitional. Yeah, I guess this one. But since I'm not really, I don't mind it hot. I really don't. I don't want 100 degree day, but it doesn't. I'll take a 90-degree day over a 55-degree day all day long because I'm old and I'm cold. I guess that's me. That's just me. So with that said, since it doesn't bother me, somewhat to me, I always get um the the image of sunshine, nice weather. And even if it's too hot, and maybe that's not very necessarily true. Christ, here in Korea, it's been raining all, for the last 2 weeks. So we're in the middle of summer. So that is not synonymous, but I think I would do summer. I think it has to do with a lot of memories too. You know what I mean? As a kid, your summer vacations and all the concerts and whatever. You know what I mean? Even growing up in New England, though, we had great memories in all seasons. Okay, let's wrap up number 10. Which of these activities do you find most relaxed? Listening music, reading a book, taking a bath, and meditating.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
We can probably, we're both going to answer the same thing.
Yeah, of course, man.
Listening to music.
Music. Come on, man. Reading a book. That's like, you're making me work. Taking a bath. I have to be really drunk to do that.
And I don't take a bath. I take a shower.
Yeah, exactly. I can get the hell in and out. Okay. So I guess this is it for tonight. Next time we'll pick it back up and hopefully got something for us and we'll continue the journey.
All right. Sounds good. And maybe I'll do some research to see if I can find some questions for you.
Perfect.